Alright, hello everyone, this is Crota coming at you, giving you game 1 in a series, Yumiko versus LK, a human versus human mirror match, as we see Yumiko spawning as, wait, let me change my colors, Yumiko spawning, oh wait, come on, there we go, Yumiko spawning as the red human player over here at the bottom, well, I'll call I guess the 8 o'clock position. Meanwhile, we see LK spawning as the teal human here at what I will call the 5 o'clock position. Human versus human mirror match, game 1 in the series. I'm gonna speed things up just a bit since I am kind of pressed on time today. Those peasants never work so hard in their lives as they are speed building barracks and altar of kings. All right, gonna go ahead and get things started here as we see some militia creeping already coming down, and the Archmage of LK opting to go for the mercenary camp, while you see Yumiko going straight for that rock golem. Now, hats off to LK to know to go after the mercenary camp instead, knowing that his opponent is most likely going after this creep camp wherever he has spawned. Yumiko now going to be extremely close to level 2, and this is one of those things that I don't quite agree with on Yumiko picking up that Tome of Experience too early. If you did not know, the units give less experience the higher level up you are, but the Tome of Experience will always give you a flat 100 experience. So once you get to level 2 and then you grab the Tome of Experience, you'll actually be further along in experience. Archmage now backing away. It doesn't look like he picked up a Troll Shadow Priest at all, which is a bit surprising since that is one of the main reasons why you would even go after that creep camp. Both heroes are at level 2 Wand of Mana Stealing compared to a Belt of Giant Strength. You guys can argue all day which is the better item, but it does also open up the possibility of Yumiko going for a Panda at tier 2. Anytime you can give a Panda a Belt of Giant Strength early on, more damage, more hit points, a very, very strong tanking unit against a lot of footmen, that is always a very good idea. Footman now, or Archmage now off over here. Archmage against Archmage. Level 3 Archmage though by Yumiko, as Yumiko does a quick run by. One poor footman of Yumiko taking a little bit more damage than he should, as we see, I guess, a small bit of communication. That farm nearly done, needs to get a peasant over there in order to really do anything. There is a Troll Shadow Priest now making its way over as the Archmage drops a water elemental inside, and now gonna be causing a little bit of problems for Yumiko. Militia now being called back over. You can see 3 footmen here. Meanwhile, the footmen and the Archmage are now trying to defend here, as this is just a very, very strange fight. There's still 1 water elemental here, but it has been abolished magic. Nicely done by LK to clear that up. But a Forest Troll Berserker also picked up by LK, and LK doing a great job using this mercenary camp and pretty much grabbing some units that are very, very powerful for its tier, even though it is a little bit more expensive. Archmage, though, does have a Belt of Giant Strength and Claws of Attack +6, making him more durable and giving him more damage. So in terms of creeping, I would have to give a slight advantage to Yumiko, but that is the only thing he really has going for him. Forest Troll Berserker, Footman now making their way off to the north. Down over here, double Troll Shadow Priest, clearing out a couple of footmen, and this is still a surprise. The double Troll Shadow Priests are not really healing anyone, they're not regenerating mana, but it really feels like LK is pressing a bit of his luck here. He does not have a tech to tier 2, as we see Yumiko has already started that. You can see that the militia are trying to fight back here, and we really need to see those water elementals just constantly fall, and there goes another water elemental there. That is going to continue to give more experience to this Archmage, who is now sitting at level 3, and he is now making up ground on that experience. If Yumiko hopes to get back in this game, he needs to take down that Archmage, and it may come down to who makes the first error to really, really set pace in the mid and late game. Footmen not being trained. We are now locked or supply blocked for LK. LK unable to, or able to really just take down these water elementals pretty quickly. I don't know if the experience was given there. Let's take a look. I'm not 100% sure if any experience was given, but you can take a look. Double Arcane Towers, meaning you're not going to be able to put any serious pressure on this base at all. Arcane Tower now pulling back here. Footmen trying to run forward. Not going to be able to do very much. This is just a suicide run to try and attack this base. Those triple Arcane Towers are going to be more than a match for those water elementals, and your water elementals are your main damage source right now. So not altogether that smart of a push, as you see LK now being forced to back off with those footmen. Meanwhile, Yumiko trying to push forward. The keep upgrade has been started. The double Troll Shadow Priest, his answer to the water elementals. But now we're going to be taking a look at the footmen taking down peasants. All right, no more abolish magic, because those forest Troll Shadow Priests are not near the Archmage with that Brilliance Aura. We need to see a Swirl of Town Portal come in. We see that now as the footmen now raging or rushing in to try and take this down. Another footman getting taken out though, as Yumiko loses another water elemental there. All right, experience about 3 2/3 up against 3 1/3 there. Now I'll call that 3.5. As the Archmage of LK does have a bit more mana, and that is the one thing going for him, but we should be looking at a Mountain King or a Panda. Mountain King going to be the hero of choice coming in from Yumiko, as we're already going into the Arcane Sanctum. One thing to note, there is no Arcane Vault, and without that Arcane Vault, you are not going to get any Spellbreakers. One Militia now being forced to run all the way back. Nice micro by LK, making sure to call to arms on that one peasant first, as another water elemental gets pushed through. This is a very big deal, as the peasants are going to get taken down here. All right, let's Troll Shadow Priest does get off another abolish magic, and there goes a third water elemental, another level 2 water elemental taken down, and the Archmage of LK getting even more experience. LK doing a great job forcing Yumiko to once again retreat. Yumiko does not have that much mana. He really needs an Arcane Vault of his own, as you see a Stormbolt now go down, and finally getting a little bit of experience on that Mountain King and the Archmage, hoping to perhaps clear out some additional creep camps, perhaps clear out this orange creep camp here, and set up an expansion. Down over here at what I'll call the 6 o'clock Goblin Laboratory, Archmage is going to be very, very close to level 4 after clearing this expansion, if not level 4. There you go. Tome of Intelligence, also picking up Rune Bracers, a very nice item to mitigate some of the damage from that Mountain King. However, the stun will still last a full 2 seconds. Back over here, are we going into a Mountain King? No, we are not. We have plenty of gold, so we could perhaps try and go for a Panda, as there is a Panda now on the screen right there. So Panda now on the board, and that Panda with Breath of Fire could really spell problems for this Footman Militia army that is over here on the top left. You can imagine how much damage would be dealt to all of these poor footmen, getting melted away in a matter of seconds. Troll Shadow Priest really need to stay close to that Archmage. Triple Troll Shadow Priest, but the mana on them is rather low. Are we going to see a Stormbolt? Yes, there goes one Stormbolt. And there you have it, Archmage now trying to do a little bit extra here, as the Mountain King now ventures forth perhaps a bit too far. All right, let's take a look at this. Wanda mana stealing, trying to deny mana there. There is a Thunderclap, but that means no more Stormbolt. Breath of Fire doesn't hit that many units, but the Thunderclap really slowing things up. Mountain King getting a little bit more experience. Archmage now at level 4 with level 2 Brilliance Aura, and this is going to go extremely, well, I can't really tell who's going to take this fight just quite yet. Mountain King, all his mana once again absorbed, unable to do very much. Panda really needs to get some more kills off of that Breath of Fire, as the units are continuing to fight here. All right, Panda, however, now completely surrounded. He is going to get some kills here, perhaps even get to level 2 before following. No, it does not look like it, and it looks like the Panda is going to fall at level 2. A very, very slow surround death. There you have it, as LK losing a fair bit of units, and another round of, it looked like, yes, the spell magic from Yumiko in order to take care of the water elementals. Yumiko taking a play out of the playbook of LK to disenchant everything, and there you have it. There is the GG. Yumiko, who seemed like he was behind for much of that game, comes back in just one engagement. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed Game 1. Please stay tuned for Game number 2.